Yo, so this is probably gonna be a long video, or longer than usual, and I was gonna lean off of this nigga. Who am I talking about? Neil Tyson Degrasse, I think that's his name. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but hopefully I didn't mess that up. Now, I like this nigga. I liked that he was intelligent and he had very good perspective on outer space, aliens, anatomy, biology. But this stupid nigga has been on Vlad TV, and I think the powers that be have gotten to his stupid ass because he was accused of sexual misconduct a couple years ago, right? So yeah, NASA or the Discovery Channel or whatever the fuck channel he's on right now got his nuts in a vice grip, and I've lost a sense of respect for this nigga. Now, I'm not gonna say I totally hate this nigga and I don't think he's a coon, but he is a fucking dick rider and a bandwagoner. Why I say that shit is because he's starting to change his tune as it pertains to gender. Right now, you can be what you want to be. I got no problem with that. That goes for everybody listening to me. I don't necessarily have a problem with transgender people wanting to be that. I do, however, got a problem with people trying to inflict their beliefs onto me, right? Like in certain states, it's against the law to address a person with the wrong pronouns, right? It's some form of harassment. You can lose your job in certain states. I don't think the South, or at least not Georgia. And then they just give you a whole bunch of shit. You could be canceled. There's backlash. People boycott you, all types of dumb monkey shit because you won't address a person by their delusions. Now, I already don't like that. If you want to be called miss, have somebody else do it. Don't force me to do it. I'm not calling you. I'm calling you sir. Bitch, I don't care that you're wearing a skirt. Suck a dick or die trying. But I really don't like these old fucking people. Like I expressed in a previous episode, these old motherfuckers. Now, getting old, it's sort of like leaving an amusement park. When you leave your 20s and your 30s, you start running into bullshit in your 40s and 50s, mostly health problems. Society likes to forget about your ass. They act like you fucking invisible, which is why politicians are in their fucking 70s, 80s still running shit, because they just refuse to just fade into obscurity, because it seems like everybody focuses on the youth because it's a bunch of predatory pedophile motherfuckers that's out here like basically exploiting, using and robbing young motherfuckers, like down to rappers or entertainers. The reason they like rappers and singers and entertainers real young so they can fuck them up with legal jargon in their contracts and steal their money. Person in their late 30s and early 40s ain't going for the bullshit. So I got a problem when this nigga's like, I think if I had to guesstimate off the top of my head, he's probably pushing 60, probably like 55 or 56, some shit like that. And let's see what this hoe ass nigga had to say about gender.
So now here, so now just to tie a bow on this, I say you, somewhere I think I read that the United States was a land where we have the pursuit of happiness.
Yes. Suppose no matter my chromosomes, today I feel 80% female, 20% male. I'm going to put on makeup. I'm going to do that. Tomorrow I might feel 80% male. I'll remove the makeup and I'll wear a muscle shirt. Why do you care?
Yeah.
What business is it of yours to require that I fulfill your inability to think of gender on a spectrum? And what I found in the human mind is that we go out of our way to put things in categories, in bins, all right? Because that makes it easier for us. So that's why people come up to you and say, well, you a boy, are you a girl? Choose one. Which are you? I say, no, maybe I'm a little of both. Wait, maybe a little of both. No, you have to be one or the other. No, I will not be what you require just because you can't think on a spectrum. I'm going to be what I want to be. And we have known this as children. Every single class, there was the girl who was the we have words for them. Tomboy. There's the tomboy who wore boys' clothes, who got dirty with the boys. And she didn't have long hair. She had short hair. And even if she did have long hair, it was tied up in a bun so it didn't get in the way.
So he goes on to say that if a woman wants to put on a muscle shirt and lift weights, or a man wants to put on a dress and makeup and all this monkey shit, why do you care? Well, Neil Tyson Degrasse, it's not necessarily that we give a fuck. It's because these weirdos are in media and entertainment and other industries trying to force people to call them the wrong pronoun, sir. That's what we don't like. It's not the fact that this big gay motherfucking fruit cup want to wear a dress. Wear a dress all day long. Say la vie. I don't give a fuck. Just don't try to fucking kick my kid out of school if I have one, and because he won't address you as ma'am, you bitch. Don't fire me if I'm working at a sub shop and I don't address you as ma'am because you have a 3 o'clock shadow, you bitch ass nigga. That's the problem we have. We also don't like these weird motherfuckers using the bathroom that's not designated for their particular sex. That's the problem we have. It's not that we care. I'm so tired of these people that are old as fuck trying to be hip and cool and ride the trend of bullshit from the youth. Why would I take directives, or even the only thing that the youth can tell me is what's trending and what's popular, like in pop culture, like what's hip and cool. Gender and sex and things of those natures aren't necessarily things that are hip and trending. Those are things that are boring. And I like my boring shit to be correct and accurate. Stupid asshole. Now, if they want to, you want to use the youth as a barometer to what's hot in hip hop and music and even entertainment, okay, I'm with you on that shit. Because sometimes as old motherfuckers, we lose touch with with the current climate of what's popping and trending. A lot of motherfuckers get stuck in a time continuum. Meaning, if a nigga was popping in 2004, he gonna probably wear Jabot pants and saggy pants and Air Force Ones and Timberlands, shit like that. A lot of niggas still wearing Jerry curls because they still stuck in 1989. With shit like that, you gotta get with the times. But when it comes to sexuality and people's gender, nah, bro, I'm not deviating from the norm. We all have agreed in mankind that a woman has titties and a vagina and a man has a penis and nuts. And I know it's indicative of sex, but my belief is that gender, even though it's a social construct, is indicative of one sex. Anybody that tries to do all this mental gymnastics can suck a dick or die trying. I don't care. In any event, spend my thoughts, ideas, and opinions on this. Neil Tyson, Degrasse, F-ya-Motha and your mama's bitch.